The image of the 1950s for many people is characterized by the TV sitcom Happy Days. Clean-cut, all-American boys and girls living life in the suburbs without a worry in the world. For many people who lived through the 50s, they were happy days. Tract homes spawned suburbia and made owning a home affordable to millions. The nation's interstate highway system was built, helping to spread suburbia and creating a national obsession for the automobile. Many people were self-absorbed and yearned for the quiet life the suburbs offered after going through the Depression years and World War II. But in Happy Days, there were no African American characters to represent those unable to pursue the American dreams into the suburbs. American people began to face up to a racist history during the 50s. Events like Rosa Parks' refusal to give up her bus seat to a white rider sparked the civil rights movement that would bring an end to segregation. The social fabric of the nation began to change during the 50s. There were advances in medicine, science, and technology. Humble ISD was also changing in the 50s. Total enrollment for the whole school district was up to 755 students. That's only 23 more students than we have currently today at ESE. There were two campuses, Humble Elementary, which is still open today, and Charles Bender High School. In 1951, the district had a new bus garage built. The old bus garage had been behind the superintendent's home. The new double garage was built at the northeast corner of the football field on Charles Street, adjacent to Humble Elementary School. The citizens of Humble passed a $350,000 schoolhouse bond in March of 1959. 204 people voted for the bond, and only 40 voted against it. The bond was issued primarily to build a new elementary school. Land was purchased that same year and construction started on Lakeland Elementary. In the 1950s, an average teacher salary was only $4,000 a year. A new house cost $8,450. New cars were $1,511. Movie tickets were only 65 cents, and gas was 18 cents per gallon. Lots of major events took place in the 1950s. Here are a few that are pretty fun to learn about. In 1951 was the premiere of I Love Lucy on TV on CBS. In 1951, we also ratified the 22nd Amendment, limiting presidents to only 2 terms. In 1953, Jonas Salk developed the first polio vaccine. In 1954, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that racial segregation is unconstitutional in public schools, and that was in their unanimous decision of Brown versus the Board of Education. In 1954, frozen TV dinners were introduced by Swanson. Also in 1954, Ellis Island officially closed. Another thing that happened in 1954 was a popular television show for children called the Mickey Mouse Club. In 1955, Rosa Parks was arrested in Alabama after she refused to give up her bus seat to a white passenger. This event sparked the civil rights movement. In 1955, the first McDonald's chain of restaurants was started by Ray Kroc. In 1958, NASA was created. In 1958, another popular children's toy was invented, the hula hoop. It was created by Wham-O, and guess what, guys? It's still one of Miss Davis's favorites today. In 1959, Alaska and Hawaii were admitted as the 49th and 50th states in the United States of America. The 1950s provided a transition period for people to recover from the chaos of World War II before the social and political transformations that would become the 1960s. I hope you guys have enjoyed learning about the 50s. Have a great day.